What's up, Redemption Church? Hey, today, I just want to remind our church that our elders gave a challenge to our church body for the next 33% of people to faithfully and sacrificially jump in to support this vision that we have of seeing our city redeemed one life at a time, which means we want to go from 33% that are giving monthly to 66% to actually give monthly, because this vision is significantly bigger than just Redemption Church. And to talk about that today, I just want to give a quick interview with my friend and one of our lay elders, Matt Thompson. And Matt is over the Send Network in the state of Michigan. God is moving in crazy ways around our country through our network, but even more specifically through our state. And so would you mind just speaking to some things that God is doing and how God is on the move and what you're most excited about related to our network?
In the Send Network, we're just praying, what could it look like for us as a network to reach 1% of the lost in North America with the good news of Jesus? Specifically here in our state, what could it look like to reach 1% of the 6 million? So 1% of the 6 million is 60,000 people. And so we're praying that God would use us over the next decade, over the next 10 years, to plant churches, mobilize churches, to go out and engage their community with the gospel so that we could reach 1% of the lost to see 60,000 people saved in the next 10 years.
Here's what's fun for Redemption. We get to have a very small role in what God is doing nationally in the Send Network. And so how has Redemption Church had a seat at the table? You and I get to work together a lot to do all sorts of things in our state. And so what have we been able to do that our financial gifts have also helped accomplish in our state?
A couple things that come to my mind is we've been able to, together, train up 21 church planters that are planting right now in our state. And so that's 6 months of church planter training that we're going through with these men that are going out and planting and reaching different communities here in Michigan. That's happening. Also, just this last November, we had a training in Flint, Michigan, where we trained 25 pastors to really process their vision for multiplication and reaching their community, but also what it looks like for them to have a vision, a biblical vision to really raise up planters from within their own church. God's just doing some incredible things, like even right now in our state, like what's going on right now. We've got 42 church planters that are actively planting right now in our state. And those guys, just this past year, they've had, I just saw some of the stats come in as we're recapping for the year, but they've had 2,403 gospel conversations over this last year. We've seen 457 salvations just with those 42 church planters, 457 salvations, and 273, I believe it was, baptisms. And so think about that. Thousands and thousands of people are hearing about Jesus in our state. Hundreds and hundreds of people, literally, their lives are being changed. They're meeting Jesus. They're being baptized. They're growing as disciples. And churches are being planted because of the faithful generosity of churches like Redemption Church.
We've had an opportunity historically to not only train church planters, but also send out. And by the end of next year, we would have sent out, I believe it's 6 different church planters around our state, which is incredibly exciting. I would also want to celebrate with our church. I don't know the exact numbers, so I'll give the low number. We as a church have given over $500,000 to church planting and missions that serves our state and all the way around the country.
Whatever it is that God places on your heart to give, it's going towards having a massive, massive kingdom impact across our nation, but specifically here in Michigan. And so as you give, it's allowing that kind of thing, that kind of kingdom impact to happen here in our state. And so I just want to say, as one that's leading the Send Network, but also as an elder here at Redemption, thank you. Thank you for every time you give. We see what God's doing around here at Redemption, but I just wanted to have this video really to just share what God's doing around our state and around our nation. Each gift is having a massive kingdom impact. So thank you.
So we're so grateful for everyone who jumped in to join us on our mission through financially supporting it monthly. But we do want to encourage the next 33% to jump in by the end of the month of December, jump in, set up a reoccurring gift. And so just take some time to pray, consider how you might jump in to have a role in God's movement here. And so just remember this, that God has you where he has you to advance the gospel through you.